What's going on, y'all? It's your boy No Credit, and I'm back again with another one. I need you guys to do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon for more videos like these. That being said, let's get into it. Guys, I want to tell you, this is the interview that made me not like Jaron Ennis, that made me not want to be a fan of Jaron Ennis or even support the guy, even though he's from my city. I don't like people that lie, you know. People say he's a good kid, he's a good Christian, or whatever religion he follows. Boxing nerd claim he's a Christian or whatever. He be posting stuff on his Twitter or whatever the situation is. I don't know that man beliefs. I don't know what he believe in. I don't know who he worship or whatever. I don't know too much about him outside of the ring, because I don't really follow him like that. But like I said, this is the interview that made me lose all respect for Jaron Boots Ennis. I'm going to play the interview and we're going to break it down. But before the interview starts, what he said was, he's been calling out, he asked to fight Terrence Crawford in 2018. In 2018, Jaron Ennis said he asked to fight Terrence Crawford. I guarantee anybody that's listening to this video right now, nobody knew who Jaron Ennis was in 2018. He wasn't a player at the 147-pound division in 2018. You cannot tell me you knew who that man was in 2018 while you're watching this. You listening to this video right now. Please comment in my comment section and tell me right now, in 2018, Bud Crawford was still at 140, about to move up to 47 in 2018. He didn't even come up to 47 yet. He was planning on moving up to 47. He was still at 140 in 2018. How then can Jaron Boots Ennis answer a phone call from Gillian Wallow and say he wanted to fight Crawford in 2018? How can you take a guy like that serious? How can you ever listen to him ever again? You can't respect somebody like that. You get on a platform like this and say a bold-faced lie. It's ridiculous. Let's break this down and I'll chime in on it. This is ridiculous, bro.
Before he like, man, where he at? He gotta see me. So you know what I mean. Boots, we know you probably jogging right now. Man, he's slick. That nigga slick. Come on, Boots. Get up, man. I told you we don't sleep in my training camp. He know he ain't supposed to be sleeping. No, Boots. Terrence had said something, but we talked to your pop. They got it straight. Yeah, they know what's up. That's right.
So he comes on the interview, and Crawford like he sleep, and Wallow and Gilly they talking they stuff or whatever, but he talking about Crawford know what's up. Crawford know what's up. What? Come on, bro. You trolling. You get over there trolling. But listen, Bud about to put him in his place though. Listen to what Bud says.
I told him that. What he say? What we know? I know everything. I don't know nothing. I'm trying to find out what I know. Enlighten me. What you mean enlighten me? You for Devin Easy, you for me.
See how Jaron started off the interview by lying? This is what boxing fans come on the internet and start lying. That's what they like to do. They said Crawford fought David Evanesian when he could have fought Jaron Ennis. Do Jaron Ennis not pay attention to his career? Terrence Crawford, when he fought David Evanesian on BLK Prime, they reached out to Boost. They reached out to Boots. Steven Espinoza admitted that they reached out to Boots to fight Boots. So what is he talking about? You fought David Evanesian and then fight me. How does that make sense if he reached out to your team to fight you and your team turned it down. Terrence Crawford reached out to Jaron Ennis and his team to fight on BLK Prime. Do you see how crazy this guy sounds? Do you see why I can't support a guy like Jaron Ennis? Do you see that, bro? If anybody supports somebody that just bullface lie for no reason, it's disgusting for the sport. It's disgusting behavior by Boots Ennis. He literally just came on here and started lying for no reason, bro. He said, you fought David Avanesian and didn't fight me. Yet, your own promoter, Steven Espinoza, said Crawford and BLK Prime reached out to us to fight Jaron Boots Ennis, but we didn't want to make the fight. We want to make the Earl Spence fight. So your promoter would rather make Crawford fight Earl Spence than make Crawford fight you when Crawford reached out to your promoter, Steven Espinoza, to make the fight. And they're telling us, Steven Espinoza and them is telling the public, we're not trying to make that fight. We're not trying to make that fight. Or if they do want to fight us, they got to come on Showtime. How you telling the A-side what to do? He's the A-side. You can't tell him to come on your network. He says he's offering Jaron Ennis a fight on BLK Prime. Steven Espinoza and the team turned it down. They said, we're not interested in that fight. We're interested in trying to make Crawford versus Spence. So, Jaron Ennis doesn't know what's going on. He doesn't pay attention to his career. Let's continue.
You jumped up out of my... Yo, it don't even matter. Yo, catch up, little homie. Catch up. Boots, we know you probably jogging right now.
Listen. Crawford about to check him on what he did. When he was ranked number 2 in the WBO, he left the WBO to go fight Karen. He talking about Crawford fought David Avanesian, but he forgot to mention that Crawford offered the fight to him and Steven Espinoza turned down the fight. He didn't mention that part, that Steven Espinoza turned down the fight. He talking about David Avanesian. But the same fight that got offered to David was offered to you too, but your team turned it down. Why didn't you mention that, Boots? Why didn't you mention that? You got people running around saying Crawford dug Boots. Whole time, Crawford offered Boots a fight to fight on BLK Prime. Steven Espinoza, he came online and said, we don't want that fight. We trying to make the Earl Spence fight. Why don't y'all tell the truth when y'all come talk boxing? Why y'all like to lie like Jaron Ennis? This is ridiculous. This is disgusting for the sport of boxing.
Man, he's slick. That nigga slick. Yo, catch up, man. If it don't matter, catch up. Got it straight. Yo, you can't know that's right, champ. I told you, man. Jumped up out of my sanction body to go fight in the IBF. So what I know? I don't know nothing. I'm trying to find out what you mean what I like. Was you ranked in the WBA or not? Yo, I'm for the WBA. All right, catch up, little homie. Catch up, man. If it don't matter, catch up. My sanction body to go fight in the IBF. So what I know? You just said it don't matter. Catch up. What I'm talking about before that. He not about it. We already know he not about what he's talking about. I'm not about what? I'm not about what? You don't want to fight. You said I'm not about what? You don't want to fight. Man, go to sleep. Go to sleep. Fight. All right, go ahead. You dreaming, man. You talking in your dreams, don't man. Fight. Yo, we asked for that fight plenty of times, yo. When? Plenty of times. What's plenty?
And this is where all my respect for Jaron Ennis, or if I ever had respect for the man, completely went out the window with this bullshit he's about to say right here. After he said this, I never, ever believed the word Jaron Ennis said ever again. Listen to this bullshit.
Man, you front. You front now. Don't front for Gilly now. No front. All right. Keep it at the end, though. We actually said it plenty of times. Win. That's what I'm saying. Win. You keep saying keep it a buck. I'm saying win. Now you saying one thing and your dad saying another. So win. What you mean? You saying one thing and your dad saying another thing. So what is what? I've been asking for the fight. I've been asking for that fight since 2018. What are you talking about? So you been asking to fight me since 2018. All the top guys. Cut it. You believe that you a fool. You believe that you a fool. He's drunk. He's sleepy. Good night, sir. Continue with your Z's, cause you know what I mean. You must have had a long night or something, cause you been asking to fight me. No, cause he trained 3 times a day. That's all he did. Yeah. All right. That's all I do. I support you, Boots. I stay in the gym, you know.
I'm done rapping. I don't even gotta say no more. The man said everything he wanted to say to embarrass himself and lose respect. This boy really sat here and said he's been asking to fight Terrence Crawford since 2018, bro. Like Crawford said, if you believe that man, you a fool. If anybody believe anything Boots ever says again, you're a fool. That is the interview that made me not respect anything about Jaron Ennis. He should have never got on that phone call waking up right out of his sleep or whatever he was doing when he called Gillian Wallow. He should have never got on that phone call because he was not. If he truly believed everything he said on that call, that's why I lost all respect for Boots. And he's probably not going to get my respect back. He probably don't even care. I don't care. But at the end of the day, I'm going to come on here and talk my stuff because, I don't like shit like that. You can't come out here and lie to the public and then people really be out here falling for this shit. The man literally got on a call with Gillian Wallow and lied, said he's been trying to fight Crawford since 2018 when Crawford wasn't even at 147 yet and nobody even knew who he was. And you people don't hold this guy accountable for this shit? And you call yourself boxing fans? This shit is ridiculous, bro. Anyway, it's your boy No Credit. I'm out.